if the doctor you trusted was lying to you? For 40 years, the U.S. government did exactly that. In 1932, they began the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, recruiting 600 black men, telling them they were getting free treatment. But they were never treated. Even after a cure for syphilis was found, the men were denied it. To study the disease's deadly progression, hundreds suffered and dozens died. They were never given a choice, never told the truth. The legacy of Tuskegee lives on, permanently damaging trust in medical systems for generations. A wound inflicted by those sworn to heal.
What if your government conducted secret experiments on your mind without you ever knowing? This was the reality of Project MKUltra, a covert CIA program that ran from the 1950s to the 1970s. It involved psychological torture and behavioral modification experiments on thousands of unknowing participants. In 1973, the CIA destroyed most of the project's files, citing national security. This day, the full extent of MKUltra's horrors remains a secret. A chilling reminder of the power of unchecked authority.
In 1964, the Gulf of Tonkin incident was the spark that ignited the Vietnam War. The U.S. claimed North Vietnamese torpedo boats launched 2 separate attacks on American destroyers in international waters. This led to the Gulf of Tonkin resolution, escalating American involvement to a full-scale war. But later, declassified documents revealed a shocking truth. The second attack never happened. The incident was exaggerated to justify a war that would last for years and change America forever.
They spied on Martin Luther King Jr. They infiltrated peace groups, all in the name of national security. But what was their real goal? This was COINTELPRO, a secret FBI program designed not to protect, but to control and destabilize American civil rights and anti-war movements. Their tactics were covert and ruthless: surveillance, blackmail, and spreading false information to turn allies against each other. The target wasn't just a movement, it was the idea of freedom and equality, a fundamental threat to the status quo. This isn't just history, it's a lesson. As technology advances, so do the questions about our privacy and the power of those who watch us.
1962, the height of the Cold War. But what if the greatest threat to America wasn't from abroad, but from within its own government? This is Operation Northwoods, a declassified official proposal from the Department of Defense. The plan? Stage fake terrorist attacks, hijack planes, bomb buildings, and even sink boats of refugees on the high seas. The goal was to create public outrage and a false pretext to launch a full-scale war against Cuba. Thankfully, the plan was rejected by President Kennedy and never executed. But the fact that it was proposed at all is a chilling chapter in American history. They told us it was a victory. But what was the true cost of the Iraq War? Official figures consistently underestimated the death toll, painting a politically convenient picture. But independent studies told a different story. One study suggested the number was over 650,000. These were not just numbers. They were fathers, mothers, and children. A generation forever changed. Their stories were downplayed. It's time to remember them.
Public officials said Americans' privacy was safe. In 2013, Snowden's leaks exposed vast, secret collection of phone, email, and internet data. Documents revealed programs like bulk telephony metadata and PRISM, operating under secret court orders, not traditional, individualized warrants. Bulk collection logged who called whom, when, and for how long, mapping relationships without recording call audio. Supporters said these tools thwarted threats. Critics warned secrecy, scope, and weak oversight risked civil liberties and contradicted public assurances. Reforms followed. The USA Freedom Act curtailed bulk phone records. Surveillance laws persist. Knowing the facts supports informed debate on privacy and security.
Did the U.S. test radiation on its own citizens?
We stood miles from blasts. No one told us the risks.
Civilians were dosed in secret studies, without consent. For decades, victims weren't informed or compensated. Know the history. Honor victims. Demand accountability.
A secret report said Vietnam was unwinnable, yet leaders kept it going and misled the public. The Pentagon Papers, a 7,000-page Defense Department study exposing decades of secret decisions on Vietnam. Analyst Daniel Ellsberg leaked the study to the New York Times, sparking a press freedom showdown. The government tried to stop publication. The Supreme Court, 6-3, rejected prior restraint and upheld the press. Impact: public trust cracked. Policy debates shifted. Lesson: transparency matters. Question official narratives. Demand evidence.
Public ideals meet private influence. How do corporations shape U.S. policy? Lobbying, funding, and revolving doors create leverage far beyond ordinary citizens. Historically, some wars and regulations aligned with private gains, not broad public benefit. Consequences include budget priorities, reduced competition, and costs passed to consumers. Solutions: transparency, campaign finance reform, and stricter conflict of interest rules.